Hello, Capricorn. I love this card because everything that you want in life, you get. You have already done the hard part. You are alive. Being alive is hard. It took a while to get here. I'll show you your path. This was home. This is where we started. And you took a long path to finally get here, to Earth. That's us. And you are here. You are alive. You made it. You've already done the hard part. Now, just for being alive, you deserve everything that you truly desire. And that is not me talking. That is life talking. You don't even have to work for it. King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And they're both looking the same way. Both facing the same way. The court cards are always the most... I don't know, the way I see the court cards are... They are personality traits. They are like in video games where you have a character that is more defensive, has more stats in defense, the character that is more offensive, a character that's there for support. Life is the same way, and that's what the court cards are. They're telling us all of these personality traits. But there's two of them here. There are two people. There are also two people here. King of Cups is in charge of his emotions. He has set rules and guidelines. He has boundaries for those emotions as well. King of Cups isn't going to let you... Cool. See how there's kind of water around him and he's on his own little island? He's not going to let you invade his island. He's not going to let you invade his emotions. Because he is the one in charge of his emotions. If he wants to be happy, he can. If he wants to be sad about things, he will. And he's with the Knight of Pentacles. Why are these two together? When there's more than one, I start getting confused. Charge of your emotions. So everything you want in life, you get. The King of Cups definitely knows that. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, I believe. He's not rushing towards adventure like the other knights. He is harvesting his adventure. He's taking things more slowly. He's not sprinting to the finish line. He is having a good time. He stops and smells the flowers. Stops and smell the roses, right? That's the saying. And he has the pentacles. Okay, so one thing about hands, right? When we receive a gift, we usually receive it this way, right? We're receiving. When we give a gift, we usually give it this way. So when our hands are like this, we are giving. When our hands are like this, we are receiving. And this guy's receiving. This guy, is giving. Cool. Now I'm being reminded of Joey's speech at Phoebe's wedding. Is love is about giving and receiving and giving. And I don't remember the whole speech, but it's very good. And it's, even though it's funny and it's made to be a joke, there's a lot of truth in what he says. So if I were you, go look up that speech. They kind of complete each other, huh? Giving, and when there is a giver, there has to be automatically a receiver. When there is a seed being planted, well, there is also a planter that is planting the seed. Can't have one without the other. You can't have bees without the flowers. You can't have flowers without the bees. You can't have you without your other half. So make sure your other half has your back. 9 of Cups. Okay. And the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Notice he is still looking this way. They're all looking at the child. That feels like he is locked behind this gate, and he's staring through the gate into all of these colors, all the colors in the rainbow, all of the adventures that he can have, all of the things that he wants that seem out of reach, but they aren't. He just has to take out the lock. It's not even locked. He doesn't even need a key for it. He just has to take away the chains and open the gate. He just has to believe that the things that he wants in life he can get. And you don't even have to work for it, right? Like I said, you can be lazy about it. As long as there's love and excitement, life doesn't care. Life will give you what you want. Life will give you what you need. As long as there's love and excitement. As long as your emotions are in check. As long as you're harvesting your life, you will get what you want. You aren't like this kid. Well, maybe you are like this kid right now who thinks they're trapped in a box and they can't get out. But all you have to do is look around you, be aware. As soon as this kid notices that this lock isn't locked, I'm sure he wouldn't think twice about removing those chains and going outside, going towards what he really, really wants. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Truth and death. Oh, cool. I like death. Death is cool. I wonder what an eternal soul feels like. You know, because they don't die technically, but when they go through death, they still got to go through death, right? Because as humans go through death. And I think it's in the Bible even, when he talks about being reborn, our soul having to be reborn. So just like our humans, ourselves, you know, we die. And if reincarnation is real, then that means we are reborn. But that's the human version of it. So now imagine a soul who's eternal, also having to be reborn. I wonder what that feels like. So here's the tree of life. We are here. So we die and we go up here. And this is where our guardian angel is at. Our higher selves, I guess, could also live here. The sun, beauty. And here's an abyss. There's nothing up here. So this number 4 is like Zeus, is all the gods that we can think of. Because this was the first one, right? It goes 1, 2, 3. That happened as nothing. And then 4. There's something here. Now, 4, 5, 6. So this is the start. This guy doesn't think there is anything else above him. But he's wrong. Across the abyss, there is stuff up here, even though there is nothing there. So just like for us to die, we go up here. Imagine this one, to be able to go up to there, also needs to die. And that's what this abyss is death. So to make it home, death is important. Death is what we need to do. Death is the goal. Right? Isn't that the only point of being human, is to learn how to die? To learn what death is. You can't know you are eternal if you don't know what death is. Cool. That's probably what the kid is thinking about, is dreaming about. Maybe this side is the eternal part, and he's looking at death over there, being scared of it. That's why there's chains, so that death doesn't come in. But we are human, and we can't stop it. It's literally where we're heading. towards. And according to this card, death is very beautiful. And that's the truth. Everything you want in life, you get. If you want death, you will get it. That's why you're human right now. If you want love, you will get it. If you want to be lazy, you're going to be lazy. If you want truth, we'll give you truth. If you want gifts, we'll give you gifts. If you want destruction, we'll give you destruction. There's life talking again. Cool, that was fun. See, that's probably what we say after we die. We say, cool, that was fun. Alright, this is a short and sweet Capricorn. Want to make things more complicated than they should be. Oh, no fucking way. No way. Look at this. This is number 29. Few word, do trick. Why waste time? Say lot word. When few word, do trick. Save time. More success. I literally just said that. That's so cool. Number 8. Okay, this is probably us while we're dying. Right? This is about a triumph over the human body. You know, Michael was about to give up. He was not far from the finish line, and he was laying on the ground vomiting. He couldn't do it anymore. You know, but he all of a sudden found this strength in him. Oh, interesting. When he was, you know, he gave up. He was like, I am not making it over there. Until he decided he will. And he did. He finished that race. Right? This race that we're all racing towards death. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what made me cough like that. Okay, I guess I don't need to more say anything else. I think that's my body telling me to shut up. And I just saw the timer and said 1, 2, 3, 4. So, race towards death, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped. If it did help, please help me as well by liking this video, by writing a comment. Let's talk about death. And subscribe if you want to keep hanging out with me. And yeah, thank you for being here, and I hope I see you in the next one.